Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all keeping well. So I'm off to Budapest to watch Tottenham Hotspur play in the Europa League against Ferencváros. So just had a nice breakfast, just about to board the plane now. Now, of course, both teams have played one game in this season's Europa League. Spurs beating Karabag last week 3-0 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and Ferencváros, they lost their game away at Anderlecht 2-1. So we've never ever faced a team from Hungary in European competition, so this is a first. I'll tell you something, I really miss these European trips. One of my favourite things to do, watching Spurs in Europe. The last European away day was actually in February 2023 away at AC Milan. So just arrived in Budapest on the plane for just over 2.5 hours, and it's raining, and it's going to be raining for the next couple of days. So just going for a little walk here in Budapest. It is still pouring with rain. As I said earlier, it is expected to be raining for the next couple of days during my stay here. Ange Postecoglou and James Maddison have just had their press conferences. James Maddison spoke out, very complimentary about 17-year-old star Mikey Moore, and also his desire to get back into the England setup. Ange Postecoglou has confirmed that Heung-min Son and Destiny Udogie have stayed at home in London. He has brought the likes of Sergio Reguilon and a lot of the development players for training purposes. So just had a call from Lee, Spurs fan, out here to watch the game, expecting him to be in a Hungarian bar somewhere, and he says, no, meet me in the Irish pub. So I'm now in the Irish pub with Spurs fan Lee. Lee, how are you?
I'm alright, I'm alright.
So Lee, although we're in the Irish pub, we've got Hungarian beer.
Hungarian beer, yeah. Soproni, there's got to have a pint of Soproni, why not?
Yep, very good.
Who'd have thought you'd have found an Irish pub in the middle of Budapest? Don't find that, do you?
You've been here before, tell us all about it.
Budapest, beautiful city, loads to do. Ruins pub, we'll go there next.
Yep.
Very, very quirky. And then you go over across the water and you go to the fisherman's something. I can't remember what it's called now, fucking hell.
He's had too many already.
No, I do know. It's Fisherman's Bastion. There you go. Fisherman's Bastion. Very nice.
Well, cheers. We'll see you there. So although it's absolutely pouring down with rain, we are actually in front of the Hungarian National Museum. Lee, talk to us about this place. Have you been there before?
No.
Nope. Talk to me about the game tomorrow. What do you think the score will be?
3-0. Absolutely 3-0. It's going to be the next one. 3-0 on the trot.
And talk to people about the weather, because the weather is simply not good enough tonight. Whoa!
It's absolutely biblical here. It's the sort of weather they all know her about. It is that bad.
Absolutely drenched.
Soaked Top 6.
Right, where are we going now?
We're going to the Ruins pub, which is a big tourist attraction. We've got to
Yes,
go there.
yes.
It's cheap beer, £3 a pint. We need to catch up.
Come on, let's go.
Let's go.
So if you do watch this channel on a regular basis, when I do these European away trips, or when Spurs play somewhere exotic during the summer, you will know that I normally do the tourist thing and go around the city and go around the place, but this evening, very, very difficult to do so because the weather is so bad.
Oh.
Lee, where are we now?
We are now behind the biggest synagogue, or the second biggest synagogue in Europe, I believe, in Budapest.
Have you been in there?
I haven't been in, but I've been around it. We go round the back and then we go to the Ruins pub.
Right, let's go.
Let's go. Yeah. Here they are.
So Lee, you've been here before. We are now down a road full of food places.
Yep.
And you're talking to me about the goulash.
Yeah, so in Hungary, obviously one of the local dishes is goulash,
Yep.
and here they do it in like a big, it's like a big roll. So
Yep.
they take all the middle out, fill it up with goulash, and they put the top back on it. It's absolutely beautiful. You just need to find out which one it is that does it, because there's obviously lots of different places here that do it, that do different stuff. But honestly, I've been here before, and it was to die for.
Talk to me about the currency.
The currency?
Yeah.
What do you mean about the currency? I just pay my card. I mean, what's he talking about, this bloke? Honestly, he's just
This is
driving
meant to
me
be an
mad.
informative vlog.
No, I can't give you informative blog. I have known nothing about it.
4,300, how much is that in pounds?
4,300 is about, so 1,000 is £2. So for every 1,000 it's £2. So if it's 4,000, that's £8. Is that good? And I'm not making that up. You can Google it. You can Google it.
Informative vlog, thank you Lee.
Right,
Legend,
there you go.
legend. Do subscribe to him, won't you? So we're now having another beer. Lee has now gone for the Czech beer, but I'm still drinking the local stuff. What's this called?
Borsty.
Borsky.
Borsty.
Borsky.
Borsty.
So here it is. So here we go. Very good.
Good? See? I bring you to all the best places.
It's a bit cold, but it's okay.
Cold.
There's us having the local beer, having the local cuisine, and there's Brad having
Potatoes.
a couple of potatoes. Typical English. So Lee, we're now at the famous bar. Tell us all about it before we go in.
So this is the Ruins bar. It's a big thing in Budapest actually. I think there's a few around, but this is the actual original one. And in here they do pananka, which is the local spirit, which is really horrible. I was going to swear there. It's really horrible. It's so bad they give you a glass of water with it. So I'm not going to drink any of that. But we do need a couple of beers, right? Because I'm drying out. I'm literally drying out.
This weather isn't.
No, definitely not.
Right, let's go in.
Come on.
Lee, what is the most weirdest thing in here for you?
When they've got like old bits of computer bolted to the wall,
Yeah.
I find that quite strange. But it does feel a little bit like home for me because obviously being a man of a certain age, when you've got loads of stuff from the 80s, it makes me feel a little bit warm and cuddly inside. So it's all good. It's all good. You're just a puppy.
I don't know what to say to that. Let's have a look around. Right, Lee, so I've now got another drink called a White Rabbit.
White Rabbit.
Is this Hungarian?
I've no idea if it's Hungarian. Brad bought it.
It's an IPA local.
We think it's local.
Yep. So you tell us about the different bars.
So this is the Ruins bar, and it's a new one. Well, it's the original one that's around, right? So you've never seen anything as weird as this place. It's like an old building with different bars all over. So there's one over there, there's one behind us, there's one at the top, and there's a couple upstairs, and there's like just random rooms everywhere.
It is
and
a bit
you can
weird.
come in here and they've got like weird stuff just bolted to the wall, and you're like, I don't know what it's there. Like this thing behind us is like an old machine to crush pennies. Well, what's that about? But it's just a really weird vibe. But it's a really, really famous tourist kind of thing. So there's loads and loads of people. You can see how busy it is in here. So, you know, it's just one of the things you've got to do. You have to come. You have to come.
You should be a tour guide.
I should.
Never been a bloody.
Right, Lee, would you recommend this to the tourists?
Absolutely. If you're a tourist in Budapest, you've got to come to the Ruins pub. Because if you don't come to the Ruins pub, you're missing out on so much. Absolutely.
Right, where are we going to now?
I have no idea. I think we're going to a sports bar, but we're just following Brad. So he knows what we're doing. So let's do that.
Right,
Why not?
onwards.
Yes, that's it.
Right, so we've finished the night with another Hungarian beer called Atl. Antal?
Ansel, it's an amber IPA.
Antal. Lovely. These have been very, very nice, the Hungarian beers, haven't they, Lee?
Absolutely lovely.
Lovely jubbly.
Good night, thank you for watching. Come on, you Spurs.